At dawn, boats pull into the fishing port of tsunami. Forklifts go back and forth, and the fishermen unload their catch at a brisk pace.
Tsunami skipjacks are the best, and really delicious when you cook them in oil.
The fish market is so busy, you could almost forget the city was devastated by the tsunami in March, when 1,400 people were killed or went missing. But the harbor director is well aware of the toll taken by the disaster.
The harbor was 500 meters long, but this part has been washed away by the tsunami. We don't know how long it will take to rebuild it.
Activity at the fish market has slowed down quite a bit. Still, the fact that it has restarted at all is good news for the city of tsunami and a symbol of hope for northeast Japan. It brings back jobs related to fishing, on which more than 70% of the population depends.
When the fish market resumed operations, I thought, this is great. I'll be able to get back to work. It really cheered me up. We could never forget the disaster, but it's worse when you have nothing to do because you keep thinking about it. At least when you work, you can move forward.
6 months after that wave, more than 10 meters high, the city is still a huge demolition site. There are still tons of debris to remove, but the director of the emergency bureau in tsunami City Hall is quite optimistic.
This picture was taken after the earthquake. You can see that the houses have been washed away. Now, of course, there are still no houses, but the debris have been removed. Tsunami is doing well compared with the rest of the district. We have already removed 60% of the debris.
In the still messy city, activity is resuming. Companies that were severely affected by the disaster are reopening one after another. One of them has opened right in the middle of the ruins.
I set up my shop in exactly the same place as before, but the neighborhood is so unrecognizable that I had to put a flag up so my clients can find me.
There is nothing left of his ancient home and shop but a warehouse. So Takeo had to put up a prefab to replace his office.
My neighbors told me they were so happy to see me work. They were almost in tears. They would like to come back too, because they have so many memories here.
Takeo is a pioneer in his ancient neighborhood, but he might remain all alone for a while. Authorities are now deciding whether or not to rebuild in areas that are liable to flooding. The reconstruction plan should be ready by the end of September. Then, about 10 years will be needed to rebuild tsunami.